Running inside.
I ain't played for one game. I just got San Francisco. I created a quarterback and I played it, but McCaffrey had 200-yard rushing, so he McCaffrey a beast on that game. I ain't played with nobody else. I just played one game, and then last night I was like, I have to go down there with.
An array of possibilities here. Turns into the pile. He's got enough to move the chain.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football.
I say, yeah. I say, you're on your way to work.
Get first down. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all
of
you
at work.
Getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
Lost one on that.
I'm playing now.
2nd and 11. They've softened them.
I'm playing now.
Now to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up.
This is the second one. This is Virginia Tech in California.
It like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to
31, 30, something like that.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight because when a QB gets going, with the ability to run the football and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, my goodness, QB.
And the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Nobody. You just missed it.
Snap wants to throw to start this drive. Right side, it's Abraham. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On play action. In the backfield, it's Casey. Runs through the tackle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Left side, it's Abraham. Makes the catch, and he's free. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Just smothered on the play. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hits inside. It's Perkins. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides to the back. Got enough for the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Fights off a defender. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Quick give. It's Perkins. He's past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, the ground game. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Hand it to the back. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Got some room in into the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo. Burrowing for yardage. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on.
Snags it, and he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Trying to establish the run inside the 45. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun. Buying time to his right. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quick handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Coming out with it, it's Small. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This is a huge drive for this. Down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Straight ahead, it's Casey. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Good spot after that. Yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Got it behind the line. It's Denson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit.
Yeah, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell.
And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he is off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Nice move there. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throws it off the RPO. Looking for room at the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his target.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll pull it down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. Wants to throw on 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Turning it on. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. But that's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
From deep, it's Perkins. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. At the 45, on his way. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 12 team, the Arizona State Sun Devils.
The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it. And it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Under pressure. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play. But instead, he gives up the big safety.
Takes the handoff. It's Perkins. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
To the back. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quick give. Got a little space. Could be an alley. At the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's small. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency right now.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Run ends there. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. The snap sets up to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Can they catch him? Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun, it's Casey. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. This time they'll throw it. The screen, he can go. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to squeak through the pile. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him. Field on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's got great speed, and there he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hobbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Off play action. Holds on, it's Casey.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. The run inside. It's Casey. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Golden Bears trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. The give. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll keep it himself.
I knew it was a cheat to the outside. That's the coach's fault.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And he puts through the extra point. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical
caught, and he's got room. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. This game is a virtual lock, and with that in mind, let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 11. So first down, we'll open up the final period. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Enough to move the chains. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Looking for running room. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll it, fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, Dave.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm. Running game.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. 3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air, it's Finley. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll give it to him again.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Across the 25, he's got room. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
First down here for the offense. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great.